Well, good evening and hello, good people, and blessings and peace to all the queens and kings and goddesses and prince and princess that are out here. Okay? Good evening to our millennials and our middle age, seasoned and golden beautiful, awesome people that's out here. Thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade page, where I am none other than Aisha, also known as Jade, which is my nickname. Some people, based on where they live, have different ways that they pronounce it. But as long as you put RESPECT, it is all good for me. So in my previous live audio that I did, it was a little hard to hear me. So I mentioned that in the Makeup Live audio that I just did. Okay, so you won't be able, for whatever reason, I'm telling you, technology, I'm thinking that you guys can hear me, and I always like to go back just to make sure. That is why I always say, please, 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 when I come on, let me know if you can hear me. Leave a comment in my comment section here to let me know if you can hear me, because if I can catch it early, I don't have a problem. I will stop it if need be, or I will do my best to try to adjust it. So you can't hear me in the beginning, but eventually when you get to about 3, as far as the time, 3:50, 3:55, and moving forward, then you can start hearing me. So if you come on live right now, please comment and let me know that you can hear me. I turned up the volume a little bit more. I thought I had it high. It actually was high. But again, sometimes technology, it works a little funny. So please just be patient and bear with me. And again, my apologies if you did not hear me in the beginning. So I welcome you again to my Facebook motivational, where we just get real and authentic here. I am doing a current live audio for today, which is Thursday, the first day in November. Happy November 1st day. Okay. So whatever we did not do from the previous months, we're going to start new and fresh for November. Okay. New month, new goals, new actions. Okay. And I say that for not only myself, but for you guys as well. So this evening, I want to bring to you a topic entitled Success Looks Different for Each of Us. Success looks different for each of us. And that is so true, because we all have different goals. We all have different dreams, visions, and passions. Okay. So instead of worrying about why someone else is having something, I guess, good working for them, let it just be. Let them have it. Let them own it. You focus and worry on you and what you need to do for you. So success looks different for each of us. We might want financial success. So again, success looks different for each of us. We might want financial success, success in attracting a soulmate, or having a healthy and fit body. Whatever it is, again, it looks different for each of us. We want to improve our lives in some way or form, and we wish it was easy. At some point in our lives, we want success. I know I do. I want spirituality first and foremost. And then I want financial freedom, financial wealth. People say success, whatever the word looks like for you. We want to get from point A to point B in the most effective, efficient, and in the least amount of time. Most of us have tried everything under the sun to reach our goals and achieve success. We look at the people who claim to be proven successes and adopt their strategies into our lives. More times than not, what happens? We cough up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for a successful person's strategies, only to find they do not work. What's going on with that? Applying success strategies might not work because we are trying to navigate the territory of success without a map. We try to do the things that successful people do, which is the territory, without a clear understanding of the destination at which we want to arrive. It's like driving from Boston to Portland without a map. We get lost, floating around like a feather in the wind, hoping to land somewhere pleasant and safe. Most of us are good at planning vacations, yet when it comes to deciding upon and achieving life goals, we stay stuck in getting what we don't want or get nowhere near our desired destination. The reason is we put the cart before the horse. Heard that saying before? We invest in how-tos that do not fit in our map. That's like picking vacation activities such as ocean kayaking, surfing, and laying on the beach with the vacation happening in Ohio. The people who become winners in life and achieve their highest desires know the exact destination they want to reach. That's the biggest difference between people who continually get what they want in life and those who stay stuck. Winners and successful people know where they are and where they want to be. Often, successful people never know how they are going to achieve their goals. The opportunities, resources, people, and how-tos come to them as they journey toward their desired outcome. Let me know what you think about that. And while you're thinking of that, let me say a quote. Winners are not those who never lose. Winners are those who never give up. Winners are not those who never lose. Winners are those who never give up. Let that sink. Let that sit with you. And I quote, "Our current life circumstances didn't happen by chance." Our current life circumstances didn't happen by chance. Our circumstances were defined and created from a unique internal map of reality. This map of reality lies in the unconscious mind and consists of ideas, beliefs, values, and etc. that navigate us through life. So depending on what kind of map is operating determines our life circumstances. Many of us would prefer a different map of reality. We keep trying for financial or relationship success, yet we end up back in debt or attracting dysfunctional relationships. That can be very frustrating. Oh, yes, it can. Those dysfunctional relationships. You need to get rid of them. So imagine a goal of arriving in New York and ending up in New Jersey. After we complain about how much time wasted, we are pulling out the map and tracing our route to uncover where the wrong turn happened. Centered and bolded in 16-point font, the map title reads, New Jersey. No wonder I'm here in New Jersey. Wrong map. We can now excuse me, we can now easily put down that old map and pick up the correct map, the one that would take us to New York, our desired destination. And it's not that New York and Jersey are far from each other, but when you set your destination, you wanted this scenario, you wanted to go to New York, right? So hopefully you got what I was saying. So pick up a new map of reality. A new map of reality is possible when we dare to dream big. The limitations and reasons we hang on to for why our dreams cannot happen are hemorrhaging success. Like it's like it's pulling us away from our success. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do and have? Again, who do you want to be? What do you want to do and have? So it's recommended to do some writing for 5 minutes in a journal about the person you have always wanted to become, the things you have always wanted to do, and the possessions you desire to have. So write in your journal for 5 minutes, right? It's not that long, 5 minutes. Write in a journal about the person you have always wanted to become, the things you have always wanted to do, and the possessions you have desired to have. And here's a quote. You will never get what you want if you believe that you are not worthy of having it. You will never get what you want if you believe that you are not worthy of having it. And I quote, what if for a moment anything was possible? What if for a moment anything was possible? So here are a few guidelines. Write your new map of reality in the present tense as if it is happening now. So here's an example of that. I am an inspiring writer who has helped many people become conscious. I am a best-selling author. That was an example of writing your new map of reality in the present tense as if it is happening now. Next is start the first sentence with I am. So for an example, I am happy and excited now that I am, filling in the blank. Next is include in your new map of reality who you want to be, what you want to do and have. Cover all areas of your life. It could be financial, relational, spiritual, and health. Write for 5 minutes. Yes, why not right now? Once the task is completed, read your new map of reality out loud. Ask yourself, how does it make you feel? Allow the positive emotions to flow. This will fuel your desire and spark motivation. For 7 straight days, carry in your pocket that new map of reality. And 3 times during each day, read out loud your new map of reality. Feel the emotions and visualize yourself living that map of reality. Sounds pretty awesome. And I quote, "Take an action now, even if seemingly small. Possessing a new map of reality doesn't magically guarantee the accomplishment of our dreams." Referring back to our example of mistakenly landing in New Jersey, we had the wrong map. Hence, the reason for being where we didn't want to be. To correct the problem, we picked up the map of New York. Yet, simply having a map of New York doesn't do anything unless we take action by physically moving towards New York. And this is the example or scenario. Having our new map of reality might start us already wondering about how to get there. Often, this can be our reason for not taking any action. Get moving forward regardless. Many of us start without knowing how. If we knew exactly how our goals were going to be accomplished, they would not feel worth pursuing. The fun and adventure would be missing. The truth is, hardly any of us know exactly how or all the facts until we set out on the journey. So we have those that already know what they want to do, and, there are those that don't. The secret to success is focusing and visualizing ourselves already at our intended destination, then taking any available action right now. And let me just read this quote. "Success sits on a mountain of mistakes." Success sits on a mountain of mistakes. By focusing on the desired destination, the resources, people, and opportunities will become available because our unconscious mind is being directed to notice the path towards the destination. The key is to take action, no matter how small or clumsy it may be. So here's an example. The destination is to become an inspiring author. Let's just say for you guys that want to become an inspiring author, an idea comes to your mind and it says to write in a journal. Okay, makes sense, doesn't it? We have to write to become an author. So we write in our journal every day. Work on developing a style and brush up on our grammar. After a few months, our writing becomes pretty darn good. Our friends seem to like it, so do our family. With that surge of confidence, we have a new idea for creating and writing in a blog, for those that love to write in blogs. Every day we write a blog post and express our creativity. It turns out thousands of people love the topic and our style of writing. A publisher makes contact and asks you to write a book. Goal is complete. You see that example of what I was talking about? And I quote, "If action is not taken, then nothing will ever happen." If action is not taken, then nothing will never happen. The goal will remain a thought. Take any available action right now. Evaluate the accuracy of the action and repeat the action if it contributes to reaching the destination. If the action step results in taking you off course, the positive outcome is learning what not to do next time. Decide on another action step and get started. Wobbling towards our goals in a zigzag pattern can be expected. Not many, if any of us, reach our goals in a straight line. Those who do reach their goals and become successful are the people who persevere right to the end. And I quote, "Winners have simply formed the habit of doing things losers don't like to do." Winners have simply formed the habit of doing things losers don't like to do. So take a moment and write 5 possible action steps that will move you towards one desired destination, not necessarily in order. Do one action step at a time, because you want to make sure you don't overwhelm yourself. That's not what you want to do. Once each action is complete, evaluate the results. Did the action contribute towards the destination? What worked? What didn't work? What can you do better next time? If the action contributed towards the destination, the next best action step will become visible. That's how the process works. Do one action step and the next action step reveals itself in the appropriate moment. So successful people reach their goals because they have an ideal destination mapped out. They know exactly where they are, point A, and where they want to be, point B. Successful people become, successful because they write the numerous outcomes they desire to experience in life. The outcomes are written on paper and vividly held in their imagination. Successful people have already completed the goal in their imagination before the actual reality of the goal has manifested. Successful people take any small action available right now. They take the action, see what worked or didn't, evaluate their plan, and take more action. Successful people and goal achievers never quit moving towards their intended target. They persevere and mostly develop their skills along the journey. I really hope that not only did you hear this, but that you enjoyed it. I was kind of wanting to take my time because I wanted to take it in myself as well and apply it to my own life, not only in a personal way, but definitely in a business way, because I have some online businesses. There's still new ventures, and I want to put them out there. I want to make sure I'm doing what I need to do on my end and put them out there effectively. I want to thank you guys for you listening to the replay in advance. And I like to also invite you to join my social media platforms. And of course, you can find me on Facebook, where we are at right now, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I do have a YouTube channel. And you can find me all under Aisha Speaks Jade. So that is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel, Aisha Speaks Jade. So make sure you join or like my social medias. Make sure that you hit the thumbnail, subscribe, click the notification bell on my YouTube channel. Feedback is definitely open. I'm open to feedback. I appreciate everyone's support, and I thank you also in advance for being patient with all videos being uploaded and putting, as well as being put on my platforms. I'm looking for guests if you're interested in being on my podcast platform, Aisha Speaks Jade. And us just supporting each other. I'm all about positive, like-minded people. I am really getting away from individuals who are always negative and miserable and really wanting to bring you down because their lives are not where they want them to be. Right? Those dysfunctional relationships. So that could be anybody. So remove them from your lives if need be. And sometimes that can include family. So if you don't get rid of them permanently, you can always put them to the side, like seriously. So thank you so much. I am caught up, which I am happy. Pat myself on the back, because I don't like to be too far behind. Make sure you do a lot of self-care, even if it's small task. And as I read, you can do small things that you can incorporate that as self-care. Self-care every day self-care. Take care of the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, literally. Stand up, be confident of who you are, you kings, queens, goddesses, prince, and princess. Don't let anyone discourage you from your goals, your passions, your mission, okay? It's not for them, it is for you. So I'm going to end this off sending positive vibes and amazing energy. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of this Thursday evening or wherever you are at globally. And I say to all, appreciation, gratefulness, and I'm thankful. Ashe, namaste, and peace. Be good to yourself. Value yourself. Know your worth. Good night.